To my ears, I've been fucking shade nice. That shit every day put in.
Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Utah Utes return team not doing the offense any favors there. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck?
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
What a job by this defense. Really confusing. The quarterback jumps in front of it, and they come up with an interception to get this game started. The question I have, Chris, can this quarterback, with all this hype, put that one behind him and get ready to play a good game the rest of the way?
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Scarlet Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's a quick grab. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of him.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Looking to pass here on second down. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Press and run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
2nd and goal for the offense.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Now to try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Utah offense takes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
He'll throw it now. Catch made on the out route. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bentley. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. The Utes will try to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Utes with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Utah. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And the point after is good. And And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
No, not an explosive play, but a great wrinkle to make the defense have to respect the perimeter and defending the perimeter. This time they lose the edge, and the receiver makes them pay for it coming off that jet sweep.
It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's King. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Try to catch the defense with the draw. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Play action here on first down. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback still with the football. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And this one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
And there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Breaks loose at the 45. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And they'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the ball is hauled in. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, it's play action. He bought some time, now lets it go. Over the middle and incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tackled, but 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it
and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Utah offense takes the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down right at the 20.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And the Utes looking to keep this drive rolling.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close. But they're going to give them the 1st down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the 1st down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. And the runner takes off to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. And the Utes will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. No chance to catch it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. The pocket breaking down. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
No fair catch. He fields the punt. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's hit as he throws it. And it's complete downfield. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. Down he goes. A sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move, looking deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. 2nd down and goal. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Rutgers. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Utes offense takes the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They'll feed the back again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Utes lining up here on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Lions. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. The Utes are on the move here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running down real quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard. It'll be fourth down. And the Utes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's strong. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Egregious roughing the passer call. Automatic first down. Let's hope the quarterback is okay. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing with between the quarterback and his receiver.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. The Scarlet Knights are in the red zone now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Throw to the running back in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
The pass rush closing in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's brought down there.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set, second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He cannot escape defense with a sack. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. To stretch the lead, the route is on. The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the left side. And he'll be brought down.
Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that two-point play.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Tries to get it to the running back. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the third quarter. And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He was very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
That's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on 3rd and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. And when you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beaten man-to-man coverage. And a good job at timing it up perfectly to get that sack.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The Scarlet Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board. Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback, the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense.
Touchdown, Rutgers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Now the try for the 2-point conversion. And the quarterback dropping back. Intercepted in the end zone. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
47, Utah, 17.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Send the back in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get it down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Bentley. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. The Utes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The back's got it. Look at him run through those tacklers. Brought down the broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. The defense with more pre-snap movement. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Defense is coming after him, using his legs here. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
You get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Fights through a tackle. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great job. These kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Now it's second down here.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the Scarlet Knights looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to launch it deep again. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
And looking to throw now on first down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. This one is getting ugly. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, it means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Utes offense takes the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Bentley. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it on the move. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the freshman making an impact play there. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. The defense still does have all three timeouts remaining. Let's hope they don't elect to use them. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
The Scarlet Knights are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.